You have the right to work, but never to the fruit of work. The soul is never born nor dies. It has neither origin nor end. One who sees inaction in action, and action in inaction, is intelligent among men. The path of yoga is not for the one who eats too much or too little, sleeps too much or too little, nor for one who is overly attached to material things. There is nothing more purifying than knowledge. A man's own self is his friend. The mind is everything. What you think, you become. One who has control over the mind is tranquil in heat and cold, in pleasure and pain, and in honor and dishonor. Be steadfast in yoga, O Arjuna. Perform your duty and abandon all attachment to success or failure. Such evenness of mind is called yoga. All beings are in me, but I am not in them. That which is night for all beings is the time of awakening for the self-controlled. A gift is pure when it is given from the heart to the right person at the right time and place, and when we expect nothing in return. It is better to perform one's own duties imperfectly than to master the duties of another. The wise see that there is action in the midst of inaction, and inaction in the midst of action. One who sees the Supersoul within all beings and all beings within the Supersoul is the knower of the Vedas. A man's own self is his foe. The uncontrolled mind is like a turbulent ocean, carrying away one's intelligence and drowning one in a sea of material desires. The self is the friend of the self, and the self is the enemy of the self. Yoga is the journey of the self, through the self, to the self. One who has conquered the mind is his best friend, but for one who has failed to do so, his mind will remain the greatest enemy. Those who are motivated only by desire for the fruits of action are miserable, for they are constantly anxious about the results of what they do. He who sees me everywhere, and sees everything in me, never becomes separated from me, nor do I become separated from him. Those who are wise see that the same self is in all beings, and all beings in the same self. The true nature of action is difficult to understand. The true nature of action is difficult to understand. Therefore, one should know the nature of attached, detached, and forbidden actions. The path of action is profound. The self-controlled soul, who moves amongst sense objects, free from either attachment or repulsion, he wins eternal peace.